heavyweight classification bout, 178-pound weight limitation. Ricky Whomack of Detroit City against a very tough cookie who upset Ricky yesterday. His name, Evander Holyfield. He's 21, and he was born in Alabama. Meanwhile, Ricky, the youngster, another one from the Crunk Gym in Detroit City. There is Ricky, the kid who said yesterday that he was going to box the opponent, Evander Holyfield. They had been tied at 2 victories apiece going into yesterday's match, and boxing is not really Ricky Whomack's style. There's the tale of the tape. Whomack with the superior upper body strength, but the height and the reach edge go to Holyfield. Holyfield's style of fighting, keep the pressure on the opponent. He succeeded with it yesterday. The action gets underway. Let's see if Whomack fights differently. He was laying back yesterday. His natural style is to come in, accept some blows, answer back with more. Whomack, a defending world champion. Holyfield, a man who has said, I can beat him twice in a row, which was the task coming in, because Whomack had prevailed at Fort Worth. Whomack had performed one of the great amateur fights against a splendid Cuban fighter, Pablo Romero, and done away with him in the World Championship Challenge competition in April in Los Angeles. The third man in the ring, the veteran Ed Herbeck of Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Remember the amateur boxing rules? Must hit with the white portion of the glove. Pronate the blows, they call it. And the 5 judges scoring at ringside. 20 points, the maximum per round to the winner of the round, discretionary amount for the loser. These 2 men are evenly matched. Either one, in my opinion, has the capacity to win the Olympic gold. This is probably the deepest American boxing team within my memory, going back to the splendid team led by Floyd Patterson in '52 in Helsinki. Not with the glamour that now attaches to the team of '76, and maybe not with a Sugar Ray Leonard, but still a deeper team, considering the talent in all of the weight classifications. First round action. And in this first round, Holyfield has not been able to pressure Whomack with the success that he enjoyed yesterday. He had to expect that Whomack would change his style. Coming down to the end of round 1. And we will be going to bring you a commercial message at the end of this round. 5 judges of Carmen Williamson of Toledo, John Hollis of St. Louis, Paul Connor of Milwaukee, Tony Filippelli of Utica, and Elmo Adolph of New Orleans. Back out quickly. Already a much different fighter from yesterday. Not talking about that boxing stuff he was talking about before yesterday's fight and tried to bring to the fight. Thus, Holyfield has not been able to pressure him the way he did yesterday. You saw Ricky go to his knees, pushing, but that's the way he fights. He's punching measuredly, straight, crisp punches. Herbeck with a caution. A good right lunging lead by Whomack, taking Holyfield somewhat by surprise. I said yesterday will use everything. He will muscle you, he will crowd you, he will use the shoulders, the arms, the elbows. That's what he's doing right there, trying to muscle the opponent with that upper body. Round is halfway over. I am advised our clock is out. For this round anyway. Each mauling and brawling the other. Holyfield trying to get back to putting the pressure on insistently. And succeeding there. There's a minute left in the round. This is the second round. Holyfield getting away from the ropes very, very effectively. He had scored an excellent right just before being pinioned against the ropes. This is a tough cookie, this Evander Holyfield. There is redness about Whomack's nose. He's a two-man. Consider that they fought a tough bout yesterday. A split decision for Holyfield. There's blood around Whomack's lips. Now we're down inside the 10-second mark for round 2. I don't know how they can produce the way they're producing. Having fought yesterday, a tough, solid round. Each man trying to pressure the other.
You know what I told you? I told you not to run in with your head down with that run into the batter stuff. Get your deep breath. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Keep that left hand. See how important that left hand is? You're keeping them off with them. You're scoring big with your left hand. Keep the jab out there.
And stay away from the ropes. Okay? You're not going to grind this round, okay?
You heard Emmanuel Stewart admonishing his fighter, Whomack. Don't go in there with your head first, going to the belly. And you heard the corner. That's for Holyfield. Kenny Adams telling him you're scoring with your left, keep using it. This is going to be another very close fight.
This is it. You even it up. You want to first on this one.
Well, I'm not sure about that. He was just told, Evander was, you won the first round and you won this one. This is the round that'll determine this fight. And Whomack with a big start, trying to give it everything he's got. Third and final round. And on the line, the dream for each young man. No, the Cubans won't be there, and that'll take some of the competitive juices out of the boxing competition, no question about it. But Los Angeles in April, the Americans and the Cubans went head-to-head 7 times, and this fine American boxing team won 4 times, and don't forget that. As for the Soviets, well, they are no longer dominant in boxing. They had a couple of good ones. One of them, a man named Konakbayev, who Mark Breland destroyed in 1982 in the World Championships. This is Las Vegas, and representation of themselves and the United States on the line in this round. To alert the stations down the line. We're going to give them a break at the end of this round, and this has been, I think, clearly a good round for Ricky Whomack, because Holyfield has not been able to put the pressure on. Whomack took the lead from the beginning of this round. Still, a close fight. Whomack scoring beautifully there. And Holyfield obviously fatigued. What was it Vincent Lombardi said? Fatigue makes cowards of us all. Holyfield did get in a good left there, but there's that right of Whomack's followed by the left. And he continues to score very well indeed. And as the round closes, we'll be back. It is just about over. The better. This has to be a close one. On balance, it may be that Holyfield did win the first 2 rounds. On balance. And therefore, even with Whomack showing well in the 3rd round, Ricky, the world champion, could be out. His dream ended. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the light heavyweight division to represent the United States in the 23rd Olympiad, in the blue corner, Evander.
Holyfield on a split decision. Evander Holyfield. The young man from Alabama will go to Los Angeles, California, and that's a stunner. That is absolutely a stunner. But it was a close, tough tussle all the way, and when you take Whomack on 2 days in a row, and you come away with it, you deserve it. The United States Olympic trials, men's springboard diving, plus a recap of the U.S. Olympic box office. Be sure to join us tonight for the USFL Western Conference Championship. The LA Express against the Arizona Wranglers, live at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Travel arrangements made through promotional fee paid by United Airlines, the official airline of the 1984 LA Olympic Games, proud sponsor of the United States Olympic team. This has been an ABC Sports presentation, and this year the ABC Olympic tradition continues.